This time on the 60-second He-Man reviews, it's Once Upon a Time, an episode where Skelly is trying to get all the volumes of the Encyclopedia of Evil from Primus, and the sorceress sends Teela to the future because He-Man's feeling homesick. Nope, I did not make that up. So yes, this is the famous or infamous Teela cameo episode. Let's get on with it. First, the positives. The biggest positive of this episode, weirdly, is Skelly's spellcasting. It really kind of reminds me of the Filmation show, and all the funny effects of his spells are also interesting. Plus, for the first time in a long while, I honestly think Skelly's dialogue is pretty funny in this episode. Butthead, more like butt feeler. Flog being upside down because of one of Skelly's spells is really funny, especially because he joins in on the fight despite it. And I dig this weird pocket dimension where Skelly accidentally spells himself and the mutants too. Now, honestly, I'm a little mixed on Teela, but she does interact with He-Man and Skeletor a lot, so I guess this is a net plus, but just barely. While there's good animation detail, a lot of the animation just has very odd pacing. And then the negatives. So how the hell does Skelly know all this backstory about Norador and the Encyclopedia of Evil? Again, the writers seem to forget that Skelly is not from this timeline. Skelly just taunts Cebrian over the vision phone for no reason, and Quake accidentally finds the vault they've been looking for throughout the entire episode. Now I gotta be honest, Once Upon a Time has a lot of mixed feelings for me. I know I watched this when I did the original review video on the New Adventures of He-Man, and I remembered it being kind of underwhelming, but I did enjoy it a lot more on the second go-around. But I can't help but to feel the only reason they put this in here was to slightly alleviate feeling of unfamiliarity with the New Adventures. But at the same time, now having watched up to episode 35, it just bothers me how there are really no series regular characters from the New Adventures in this, other than the mutants. And Mara is also a bit of a mixed bag. I know she and Hydrant haven't had dialogue since episode 1, but I thought she was his girlfriend, yet she acts very jealous when Teela shows up. But at the same time, she is actually very useful. Skeletor really is the saving grace of this episode, and because of his spellcasting, this episode once again has a slight classic Filmation vibe to it. And because of that, I'm willing to give this a rating 1.5 Grayskulls out of 3. It's a good episode. I do wish it was better. Next time, I have the power, so can you.